and welcome. My name is Kirsten. Get ready because today we are doing an ultimate kitchen deep cleaning. And when I say ultimate, I mean ultimate. I keep up with basic kitchen cleaning pretty well, so things like keeping up on dishes and cleaning out the sink, wiping down the countertops, but I don't really often get into like the nitty-gritty cleaning tasks, things like cleaning the oven, wiping down the cabinets, all that stuff that's a lot more labor intensive that you don't want to do on a really regular basis. I hope this gives you some inspiration to clean your own kitchen if that's what you're looking for, and I hope I can teach you a tip or trick as we go that you maybe didn't know before. Now, let's get started. As I get started with spraying everything down with oven cleaner, I am excited to let you guys know that this video is a collaboration with a friend who is also here on YouTube. Her name is Brianna, and I actually know her through her husband, Davey. Him and I worked together years and years ago back in our early 20s, and we were in the same tight-knit friend group. And now it's super cool because her and I can connect and share and do things on YouTube together. She is a new mom to an adorable baby girl named Charlie, and she has two sweet little doggies as well. She makes videos on home decor, cleaning, lifestyle. I always get so much motivation from her cleaning videos, and I'm so impressed with everything she's able to get done. And she always makes really cute home decor videos. And I also love her baking videos and cooking ideas, lots of little treats and fun things like that. She is also posting a kitchen deep cleaning video, so if you watch this and want to see more, then head over to her channel after, let her know I sent you, and I will link her video, her channel, and her Instagram all in the description box below. You guys see this? This is like a little dried on turd on my oven racks. Lovely. Oh my gosh, and look inside the sink. You can already see all this crap coming off and going onto the sink. Amazing. Okay, I've sprayed everything I need to spray with the oven cleaner, and let me tell you, it is not easy to breathe this stuff in. I know this is not good for me, but this is the only thing that's gonna get the job done. So I've got the door open, we've got air coming in. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed with what I have committed to doing today. Don't feel like actually cleaning the rest of this, but now I'm in too deep, so I have to finish. And I guess that's a good thing. But honestly, if I come out of today with only having a clean oven, like, I'll be happy because that is leaps and bounds ahead of where I was before. The next thing I'm gonna do is wipe down all the cabinets, because you know how you always grab the cabinet in the same little area with your hand to open it? It gets a little bit gunky because of grubby hands grabbing it all the time. So I'm gonna be using this Murphy oil soap. I'm doing a 1/4 cup of this in a bucket of hot water and a scrubby sponge, and then we'll get to it. To tackle this, I'm starting on the far left of my kitchen and just working clockwise, and I'm working top down, so doing all the top cabinets first, and then I'll do the bottom ones next. I'm finding that the tops of the cabinets are really dusty. Look at all this that I'm getting off. When I use this sponge, I have a little cloth that is dry, and I'm just using that to catch any drips so that they're not getting all over the place. And I have to do, I think, a bit more work than you might need to do if your kitchen is newer, but this is an old ass kitchen. The finish is kind of worn down. I think it holds on to grime more, so hopefully this is easier for you than it is for me. I also want to mention that I'm cleaning like the outside surfaces of my kitchen. I recently did a kitchen organization and declutter where I wiped down all of the inside of the cabinets as I organized things. I will link that video for you here if you want to check it out, but I just wanted to explain why I'm not getting into the cabinets and doing that full deal. Now that I've done all the top cabinets, I'm going to move on to everything on the bottom of the kitchen. But before I do, I'm going to switch my water because it's getting a little bit dirty and I want to keep it fresh to make sure it's doing its job. Do you guys see this sun shining down upon me? Using the scrubby part of a sponge for anywhere that has a bit of buildup, and then just a damp cloth with the cleaning solution that I'm using for a general wipe down of the rest of the surfaces. Now moving on to starting to scrub the oven racks, and look at all this stuff coming off. It is amazing and disgusting, and I love it. I'm doing an initial scrub down with a scrub brush and then a rinse, and then I'm getting in there with some Dawn dish soap and giving it another nice scrub for anything left over. I'm working with some limited space. I have a towel on the ground behind me, and that is where I'm leaving these to dry. And now it's time to move on to the gas stove grills, and I'm doing the same technique here, just a first scrub with a scrub brush, a nice rinse, and then some dish soap to get whatever is left. And look at that water. Oh my goodness, I can't believe all the stuff that was on there. So gross. Moving on over to the oven. The oven cleaner has been sitting there with the door closed for probably about an hour. So once again, I'm using the scrubby side of a sponge to just scrub everything off and get in there and get all the gunk. Look at that. Wow. I have a theory, guys. You'll have to tell me if I'm right down in the comments. But I think the types of people like myself who enjoy watching cleaning videos like this also may or may not enjoy popping a zit, maybe watching a video of it here and there. Let me know if that is you or if I am just disgusting. I am getting all the oven cleaner off the best I can, also going in with a paper towel to get a little bit more off. Then I'm actually going to turn the oven on to 350 degrees and run it for about 20 minutes, and then go back in with some other steps a little bit later in the video. In the meantime though, I'm working on the stovetop, and I'm so mad. I thought I was recording when I first wiped off the oven cleaner, but I wasn't, so I'm so sorry you missed that, but there's plenty of other gross stuff that you've seen in this video, so that's cool. But I'm just going in with some dish soap and a wet cloth with hot water and wiping everything down. I did see a couple spots that needed more oven cleaner, so I added that. And now here's a glimpse at how my kitchen looks in the middle of this, just to show you to embrace the chaos. To clean the microwave, I'm doing a little bit of vinegar with some water and microwaving that for 4 minutes, and moving on to the top of the microwave, which was so gross as you just saw. Look at that. After it's done microwaving, I'm taking out the hot plate to wash that with some dish soap, and then I'm just going in with some multi-purpose cleaner and giving everything a good wipe down. If you have stuck-on food, this technique works great because that vinegar and water in the microwave for 4 minutes is going to loosen all the gunk up, so it's easy for you to wipe off. Also, vinegar helps get rid of all those weird microwave smells. Now I'm just using some Dawn and giving my little hood vent thing a good scrub because it was a bit greasy. I also washed these little burner tops with some Dawn dish soap once again, and I'm putting them back and putting the stove back together. Moving on, I am using 1 teaspoon of powdered Tide laundry detergent, 1/4 cup of bleach, really hot water, and a little scrub brush to get in my grout lines. Now this grout is really old, so I did a little bit of it, and it wasn't worth the time to do everything because it made a difference, but with it being so old and looking the way it does anyway, I didn't want to spend too much time on it. But this section was really, really good because there was built up stuff in there. And oh my goodness, I can't believe everything that came out of here. That just really grosses me out that it sat there like that for that long. After the oven has cooled off, I'm going in with a wet cloth that just has water on it, and I'm wiping down any of the residue that's left from the oven cleaner. And when that cooks, it turns into like a white powder that allows you to see it and then get it off easier. The final step for the oven is to wipe it down with a mixture of water and vinegar. So I'm using the same cup that I used earlier for the microwave and giving everything a really good wipe down because this shines it up and gets rid of any traces of remaining residue that are still in there from the oven cleaner. I forgot to mention earlier, but make sure you put paper towels down underneath your oven just to catch any drips of the oven cleaner because it can take the finish off of your floors. Now it's time to start cleaning up a bit so I can wipe down counters and mop the floors. I'm using the Trader Joe's multi-purpose surface cleaner to go through all the countertops and give them a good wipe down now that they are nice and cleared off. If you've never done this, and by this I mean pull out the little black thing down in your garbage disposal drain, you gotta do it and you gotta clean it. It is one of the grossest things I have ever seen. I have done it, it's probably been a few months, so this is still really gross, but there has been way worse before. And I think this is where a lot of the bad smells come from if you have kind of a stinky drain going on. To clean mine, I'm using some Comet with bleach. I definitely recommend something with bleach to get all those germs, and a toothbrush to scrub not only that, but also the drain itself. A little cleaning tip I have is to buy a pack of toothbrushes from the dollar store. I think you get like 5 for $1, and then they're really useful to get into those little small areas where you need to scrub, but you don't want to spend money on something that you're just going to get really, really disgusting with cleaning. I'm using the same Comet and just giving the whole sink a really good scrub. For this older white sink, it does really help that there's bleach in there and that it's kind of abrasive because it gets all those spots and gets everything nice and white again. Now I'm taking everything off the floors to get ready to mop, and to mop I am using the O-Cedar Spin Mop, and I'm filling it up to the max line with hot water and using 1 teaspoon of powdered Tide laundry detergent. I know this seems a bit weird. I learned about it on the Go Clean Co Instagram, but it works amazing, you guys, and it smells so good. It has to be the powdered Tide, not liquid. I get mine at Costco, but I think that Walmart and Target often carry it too. and it really just works very well. It leaves no residue and it's safe on, I think, all flooring types. I was pretty stoked there because my mop was really short, like child size, and I realized that it extended further, so now I'm working with a normal height mop. If you are using a spin mop, you want to make sure to pump the foot pedal about 7 to 10 times to make your mop just damp and not dripping wet. That's what's going to allow it to not leave any streaks on your floors. Now it is finally time to put everything back and put the kitchen back together, and let me tell you, I am tired. I am ready to be done cleaning at this point. It is now well into the evening. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you are new here, please consider subscribing. I'm pretty new to YouTube and I'm figuring out that I want my channel to stick to cleaning, organizing, decluttering, and intentional living. So if you like those types of videos, I would love it if you would stick around. I'm getting a load of laundry going with all of my dirty cleaning rags, and here's an overview of how everything turned out. I am so happy with it. It was hard work, but I feel so accomplished and nice and fresh now that these really gnarly cleaning tasks are done. Thanks again for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!